Chairman of the Examination Commission, the crew of the ISS-75 mission is ready for the final sim and qualification exam on the Russian segment of the International Space Station. Commander Pyotr Dubrov. Please sign here. And read the questions. Good luck. As always, make sure to call down and report. We will. That's their attitude. Well trained. Please, 5 minutes of quiet. Thank you. Hello, Pyotr Valeryevich. This time you fly as the commander. What do you think of your crew? Do you see team cohesion? And do you feel that you personally are ready to command a space mission? Well, I can tell you that I can absolutely rely on any and all members of our crew. I have full confidence in all of them and no doubt that we will achieve all mission objectives. It's an excellent crew, and one of the crew members is currently the only active female cosmonaut. So I am completely confident. What kind of normal situations you will be encountering at this sim? Well, normal situations can be really random. There are many systems on the station, life support, payloads, electrical power. Any of those systems can suffer failures, and we have to be ready for all of them, including emergencies. Anna, this is your first flight on Soyuz. Do you see any differences between the training, and are you happy to fly on the Soyuz? Of course, I am happy to fly on Soyuz. I have been waiting for this since 2012 and happy to be a part of this crew. We are ready, we are confident, we feel ready and able to do the mission. Anil, what do you think of your crew? Have you met their families? Have you gotten close? Oh, it's a great crew. It has been my dream. And this dream has come true for the last 2 years. We have been really training together well, learning from each other, and I think we are ready for the mission. Anil, this is your first flight, and this first flight is on the Soyuz vehicle. Is this a test for you or a gift?
Is it a challenge or a gift for you?
It's definitely a gift for me to work on the Soyuz. I started working here in Star City in 2014 as a doctor, and I always admired the program, the history, and I can't believe I have the opportunity to fly in the Soyuz and to fly with this crew.
Конечно, для меня это подарок. Я впервые оказался в звездном городке в 2014 году, и сейчас я восхищаюсь тем, как проходит подготовка. С нетерпением жду полета.
Анна, скажите, какой позывной вашего экипажа и
what is the call sign of your crew? And do you think it will help you in your work during the mission? Of course, we do have a call sign. Tigris. It was selected by our commander, who can talk more about this. We have tigers on our logos. Tigers are the strong cats that go after their goals. And also, this represents Siberian tigers, protected species that we are trying to save from extinction. And the other meaning, Tigris, is the name of a ship that was sailed by Tur-Heyerdahl and his crew on some remarkable voyages. And this inspires us, this image, and we are brought together in our desire for the common goal. Two questions for Pyotr. What's easier, to fly as a flight engineer for 1 year or be a commander for 8 months? And the second question, what kind of off-normal situations do you expect to encounter during this sim? Well, it's difficult to compare a 1-year-long mission as a flight engineer and another mission where you fly as a commander. There are challenges associated with each one. My American colleague, Mark van der Heij, said to me, 1 year flight is like 2 6 months missions, except there is no final exam in between. So in some ways, it's easier. But being a commander is a whole new level of responsibility. You're responsible for achieving mission objectives on the vehicle, on the station. Being a commander of the ISS increment crew is an honor and a great responsibility, and I hope that I will be worthy of that. And second question, what kind of normal situations you will expect today? Well, we will be responding to the off-normal situations that we have been trained on, those that we call known or designed off-normal situations, involving life support systems, maybe toilet, maybe power failures, and of course there will be a simulated emergency, maybe rapid depress, a fire, or ammonia release, which will require rapid and coordinated response because it is critical for the safety of the station. Could you please talk about the science program of your mission? The science program consists of many different experiments, which may involve crew participation or not, and I would like to mention two experiments. One is the new FS gas analyzer, which is capable of monitoring the entire atmosphere of the station for multiple components, both safe and those that can impact crew health. And the other experiment involves cutting-edge robotics. It's called Teledroid. We will be testing capabilities of such systems in spaceflight, both inside the station and during EVAs. I would also like to note two remarkable experiments that will fall on our mission. Technomechanarium is one. We are delivering fruit flies, and we will study cell processes and behavior of fruit flies in spaceflight. And the other experiment that studies human organism is Virgo 2.0, and we can talk about this later because we're running out of time.
Does the real training correspond to your expectations, or it was more challenging?
We'll find out when I get back from space, but I think it probably corresponds to my expectations. It's very thorough, in-depth, and you really get to know the Soyuz vehicle and Russian segment. So I'm looking forward to the realism once I get to space.
And one more question, please.
Быстренько.
What will be the first thing you do upon arrival at the station? Will you get together with your crewmates at the dinner table, or will you take a nostalgic look at the Earth? Well, we will have things to do when we arrive. We have to safely deactivate the vehicle to make sure it will be ready for future operations. But of course, once time allows, the entire crew will get together, somebody will make tea, somebody will make coffee, and we will celebrate our arrival. Well, with that, thank you everybody, Godspeed to the crew.
Там не надо, Серег, скажи, что вкусно. Серег, скажи, пусть выходит. Он там Алексей.
Chairman of the Examination Commission, the backup crew of the Soyuz MS-29 mission is ready for the integrated Soyuz mission scene. Commander Dmitri Petelin reporting. Commander, please sign here. Here are the questions. Well, just one reminder, make your time in the simulator count, stay alert, maintain calm, coordination, reporting, so that the entire commission would be happy to hear what you have to report. Next, you will be doing interviews. Make sure to not overheat. They will ask you to shut off the pumps because of the noise, so monitor your condition. Hello. Good morning. Please tell us, what's your attitude? Do you feel you're ready for the sim? Well, our attitude is to get it done. We are ready as a backup crew to achieve all objectives of this integrated sim, as well as we are ready to send off the prime crew on their mission. Konstantin, this is your first flight on the Soyuz. What is it very different to train for this mission, and are you happy to fly on Soyuz? I am very happy to fly on Soyuz, and training is different. There are major differences between the vehicles. There are many systems that have manual controls versus the Dragon vehicles. So I am happy. Deniz.
What do you think about your crewmates? Did you feather in with them?
I am fortunate to have this crew. Dmitri and Konstantin are very experienced crew members. When they work with confidence and professionally. Thank you. Dmitri, on your last mission, you were the flight engineer, and your former commander is here, Sergei Prokopyev. You are the commander now. Did he pass on any knowledge or experience to you? Definitely. Every mission is a training and learning opportunity, and this is why at some point cosmonauts become instructors and teach younger generations. So this is what has been happening during the mission. Sergei was teaching me, and I was learning from him, and he is wishing me the good luck now. What's more difficult, to fly for a year or to be a commander? I think most important thing is to keep flying. We cosmonauts do everything that we do for the chance to fly to space. Deniz, we know that flying on Dragon is exciting, but what do astronauts think about flying on Soyuz? Is it a challenge, a test, or is it a gift of fate?
What do you think about astronauts? Fly on the Soyuz, is it a luck or is it a test for you?
Oh, I mean, we're always grateful for any opportunity to go to space. We're trained and ready for anything, and I'm very excited for my first space flight.
Мы всегда очень с нетерпением ждем любого космического полета, и нас ко всему этому готовят, поэтому я с нетерпением жду полета.
Вопросы есть еще? Да.
Any other questions? We know that you have been trained as a backup crew, and if for some reason you are called for the mission, will it be a surprise for you, or will you be ready? Well, of course, it will be a surprise. This happens extremely rarely. I would say once in a couple of decades, so it will definitely be a surprise. But the training is structured at the Star City in such a way that the backup crew is equally ready for the mission. Thank you. Wishing you good luck at your sim. And please pause for photographs.
Мы поздравляем вас с первым днем экзамена, который был вчера.
Congratulations on completing the first day of the exam, and now you have the second day. Please tell us what you encountered at the exam yesterday. What challenges the instructors have prepared for you? Yesterday, as we worked in our integrated simulator, we had to deal with several off-nominal situations with our oxygen generating system Electron, our toilet, the ASU. We responded to a false smoke detector alarm indicating a fire. Per the script, this was a false alarm and there was no fire, but the crew still had to respond as if it were a real emergency, because we have to be ready for anything. And at the end of the day, we had a depressurization event in one of our modules. So we performed actions required to ensure safety of the crew and the safe configuration of the vehicle. How did the crew perform? Was the commander making decisions for crew members to follow, or was it a collective effort? On orbit, the actions of every crew member are very important, and the job of the commander is to coordinate the response, make it more effective and efficient, provide directions, and ensure real-time response for the most critical events. Yesterday, the backup crew had their exam on Soyuz. Have you shared your experiences amongst the crews? Of course, we were keen to know how did the Soyuz team go here yesterday, and so, of course, we talked and shared our impressions, comments. And we will, of course, take their lessons and use them in our work. Please tell us if you have a good luck charm or a sort of a ritual that you perform before the exams to make sure all goes well. Usually we do this. Oh, so this does bring good luck. Chairman of the Examination Commission, the backup crew of the ISS-75 increment is ready for the exam on the Russian segment of the International Space Station. Commander in charge of the Russian segment, Dmitri Petelin. Good luck. Thank you. Dmitri, we see that you let Deniz take the exam questions. Do you believe she brings you good luck? Yes, indeed. We entrusted our exam fate to Deniz, and yesterday's sim showed that it was a good decision because she brought us good luck even though we didn't know what was in the other exam questions. But yesterday's sim proved that she does have a lucky hand. To follow up, what was in the exam questions yesterday and how did you perform? Yesterday was a good sim. We had a nominal launch. We docked with the station. There were a few comm failures. We also encountered some off-nominal situations in the proximity zone and had to perform a manual docking. Also during the descent, we dealt with several situations requiring our response. I believe we did well. We received a good grade on the exam and most importantly, some valuable tips and advice from the Commission for additional improvements. Konstantin, have you shared your impressions of the exam with the prime crew? We had no time. Everyone was tired. Our debrief wrapped earlier than theirs, so there was no time. Deniz, are the sims different from the exam?
This is my first time doing this qual sim here, so I'll let you know how it goes, but I feel like our crew is well prepared, our instructors did a good job, and there's one thing that I know about this crew is our ability to work together and support each other.
Это первый раз, когда я прохожу комплексные экзамены здесь, поэтому я не знала, как они проходят до этого, но что я точно знаю, это что мы хорошо подготовлены, и мы проделали хорошую работу, и наши инструкторы нас подготовили хорошо, поэтому я уверена в нашей работе и что у нас все получится.
Best of luck to you.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
Давайте. Спасибо.
Счастливо. Давай, дорогой.
Ты вот так вот сможешь взять?
здесь был.
Лишнее место было.
Я вчера читала это.
Что-то потеряла.
Автограф. И тут нас слышал, как знаете, прям